Here's that same chemical residue that we were just talking about. And here is the test section after sanding, wet sanding, and then polishing. You can see the sanding stage pulled that residue that was embedded into the paint out. And then we were able to polish out those sanding marks to a high gloss shine. And so we won't do a wet sand on the whole boom, but we're gonna have to do a wet sand on these areas where there's significant embedded deposits into the paint. The booms, because of some heavy chemical deposits that had kind of buried themselves into the paint, polish that all out, get the paint looking shiny, prep it all, and ceramic coated. We ceramic coated everything on this. So Ag with Emma brought us out, and so we ceramic coated the whole side of the exposed engine block. We did this with an airbrush. Same with all the, whatever you would call all that, steering and airbag assembly, and of course the glass. And you guys have already seen some videos of the booms. These are, look at these. Oh, these look sexy. These look so good. It did not look like this when we started. I'll go over here, and we got body panels, and you saw me polishing out one of the wheels already, and of course the black plastic tanks, and we've got the tank and the frame rails, and then the whole under chassis. The video probably doesn't do it a ton of justice, but you should be able to see that it does not look like a used sprayer under here anymore, and it's all been prepped. The larger surfaces that we could polish, like these flats, got polished. Of course, you can't get a polisher in there, so you do what you can by hand, getting it looking right, and then prep it all out and coat it. Parts of this was done by hand, the ceramic coating, and parts of it was airbrushed. And then we've got the lifting mechanism. Oh, here, let me zoom out a little bit. We got the lifting mechanism here for the back rack. All of this has been either polished, prepped and coated, or prepped and coated, depending on the complexity of the surface. We got a little bit of the back rack there, and I kind of have trapped myself in here, so you'll have to bear with me when I step out to go show you the back. So this is the area that you saw me wet sanding a little while ago. Chemical residue no more. Sometimes when the paint gets so bad on these sprayers, it's your only option, is you have to go into a wet sand. Otherwise you can polish all day, and interestingly enough, you can polish and burn through the paint and still not get the chemical residue off, whereas if you would have wet sanded it to begin with, you would have been able to get the chemical residue off, then polish it and still bring back the shine. Here is the whole back rack assembly. Not sure how the camera will catch it, but if it's got a top, bottom, side, or an around the corner, it all got attention. We also did a bunch of wet sanding down here too. Same area, just on the other side. And this is it, man. This is a completed sprayer. This one took us just under 90 hours to do. It is not something that can be done in a day if you want it done right. And there's a lot of effort involved.